Well, thank you so much. All right, also breaking now at noon, as the Queen City prepares for President Trump's arrival tomorrow, protesters are voicing their opinions about District 9 congressional candidate Mark Harris. Now, President Trump will show his support for Harris tomorrow at a private fundraiser. That's all during his visit, of course, to Charlotte. NBC Charlotte's Rad Berkey, though, is live at Marshall Park, where that protest is just wrapping up. Rad, we know there's always difference in opinion, of course, but what is it that people are so upset with Harris for?
Well, Mark Harris is the Reverend Mark Harris. He was the pastor of First Baptist Church, one of the largest Baptist churches in Charlotte. The demonstrators today say, though, that in some of his sermons were sexist and derogatory. The clergy members say Mark Harris has made derogatory remarks in his sermons about the role of women in society and remarks that are discriminatory towards members of the LGBT community. The clergy members say those kinds of views are wrong, and they said they had their own message for Harris.
We are all equal and we all have value, that God created us in his image, and therefore the image of God looks like who we are.
Now, we talked to Mark Harris yesterday and asked him about critics of some of his sermons. He dismissed it, saying it's all a distraction. You're going to hear from Mark Harris and some of those interviews later on this evening. And as you said, President Trump will be here tomorrow to do a fundraiser for Harris. Live at Marshall Park, Rad Berkey, NBC Charlotte.
I'm sure we'll continue to hear a lot out of the story. Rad, thank you so much. Be sure you keep it right here on NBC Charlotte, as we will have